Okay, so I did change a few things here. That took a lot longer than I thought, but hopefully everything should be working now. And hey, the stream looks all right. Now, does Twitch look all right at the same time? Question mark. You're live? Wow, thanks for telling me, Twitch. I didn't know that. Okay, so I'm moving around here, moving my hands about, and everything looks smooth. That actually looks really good, I'm not gonna lie. So basically, I just turned down the amount of quality options that Twitch has. It still has multiple video resolutions, so that should still be fine. And I changed a few encoder settings too, so this should actually be good. But anyway, as we were, we'll go back to rocket racing, I think. And yeah, we'll just do that. Let me see if it looks good on my phone. Okay, yeah, looks good. Thumbs up. Swipe up for the next stream? Hell nah. Why would you want to watch a different stream other than this one? That just don't make no gosh darn sense. Okay, so we can turn that off. So let's do that. Great, now I gotta adjust all this again. Is it doing that glitch again? Hey Ben, see, hi. How's it going? I'm just trying to get the placements up on screen too, so that you can see what place I'm in. Hey Mateus. I'm not sure how to say that, but welcome to the stream, guys. Okay, well, actually, I'm not going to actually race this time because I need to adjust this. We'll do this. And then we can just do like, okay, well, I suppose that kind of works. I'm not exactly sure where to put it. Maybe down here? I don't know. Let me know where you guys think it should go. Hey Bradley, how's it going? Well, I'm definitely not going to win this race. But, I might not get last. I don't know what that was. What that guy was doing. Okay, well, it does say I'm dropping frames now. I'm new to this whole vertical streaming thing, okay? So give me a little bit of a break here. Actually, you know what? There's an easy fix to this. There we go. Let's see if it still drops frames now. That's what I thought. I do not seem to be able to jump. All my other buttons work though. Can I jump on? I don't think it will let me use keyboard and mouse since I started like this, but yeah, I literally can't jump. My dodge works. My boost works. My drift works. My LB button works. That was kind of cool, just being under the map like that. Well, we got 30 seconds. We're definitely not going to finish, but yeah, I literally can't jump. I might have to back out or something. Oh, no! I was literally right at the finish line. Come on. Come on. Give me a break here. Wow, I'm live on my channel. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks for telling me. Yeah, I'm not sure where to put that. Let me just keep it there for now, just so I can sort of see what it looks like. I just want to make sure that it's all like cropped properly. And yeah, this way, if I do it like this, we can... okay, it is not. This way we can have both, best of both worlds. Maybe put it up there? Can I? Yeah. Can't really see it like there. What's it look like when the race starts here? That's the annoying thing. I can't really see. Okay, well, you know what? I do definitely need to get rid of that bottom part. So sort of like that. Okay. Oh, wait. It's not even... Yeah, that's weird. Center... I think that's alright. Honestly, I shouldn't really worry about it, but it's such a cool little addition. Oh, and it's still not cropped completely. How about that? Shave a little off the top too. Yeah, you know what? That looks all right. My A button still does not work, but I have been alt-tabbing. So, oh wait, no, there it goes. That's weird. I don't know why it just started working. But hey, you know what? I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain whatsoever. Whee! Oh yeah, look at that. This is a really satisfying track. I guess it just doesn't count people as being in the game when they leave. Because there were definitely some cars there that were just stopped that I lapped, but yeah, this is a good little setup here. I like this. I like it. I like it. I like having the little vertical screen on YouTube and then having like a normal stream on Twitch. That is pretty sick. What do you guys think? Am I actually going to catch up to someone or nah? Ain't no way that after all that I beat someone. I at least want to finish, okay? Just because I was a little distracted at the beginning. We're on the final lap and there's no timer yet, so that's a good sign. Can't be doing that bad. Go, go, go! No way, that's actually the person ahead of me. No way I'm actually going to beat someone here. Okay, there's the 30-second timer. Bruh. How did I pass two people at the end of all that? I literally had to stop to adjust the crop. That's crazy. Okay, well, the YouTube stream looks like it's good to go. Sad that it didn't work the first time, but in hindsight, it makes sense why it was having issues. I just want to check the Twitch stream here, too. I just want to check the Twitch stream here, too. Yeah, looks good. Actually, before we start the race here, I just want to see... Okay. I just wanted to check to see if someone was live so we could host someone afterwards. They are not. Alright, actual first proper race here that I'm going to do without trying to change something. I swear that auto drift is like the most annoying thing about this mode. Just let me drift when I want. If I'm not pressing X, then I don't want to drift. Was that a shortcut I just passed? No, because there's a checkpoint. Is this a shortcut? I think that was the last checkpoint. This is the first time I've been on this map, though. Is this one of the new ones? I think it is. I think I should just try to merge some of those drifts together. Like, I'll be going one direction for a bit and then just keep drifting the other way. I don't think there's really too much of a point to stop drifting on those tight corners with multiple drifts after each other. Alright, I will not try to go for the last checkpoint. Whee! I'm still not entirely sure if micro drifting does much. Like, is it still better to micro drift than to not drift at all? I did not mean to flip. Oh, it's not showing the scoreboard again. God dang it. Well, that just means the little blob underneath my face cam on YouTube is just showing nothing. I wonder if that's because I alt-tabbed. Oh yeah, that's a full boost right there. I tried to drift to the right. I suppose I should have known that I was still in the air, dummy. Don't try to drift. Oh well, we'll back out, and then I think coming back in after that will fix it. But yeah, you know what? This is going pretty... Well, it would be going very well if we didn't have those technical issues earlier, but now it's going just fine. So... yeah, I'm just checking out the YouTube stream here. Just making sure. I'm a little paranoid because of the issues we had. Okay, we're good. Okay. Yeah, we're all good to go. Yeah, there we go. Now it's showing the positions. Someone's in a Cybertruck. Should we try ranked after this? I think there's like some ranked quests we can easily get by playing Rocket Racing. I wonder if ranked is basically the exact same experience that I remember and works exactly the same as it used to. Yeah. Jeez. Tried to go for the boost pad, but it didn't work. Why does it say I'm in first? I just saw someone up ahead. Could have sworn I saw someone pass me at least. Yeah, there we go. And maybe that's just a weird part of the track. It's either a weird part of the track or crazy desync. That's a pretty big desync right there, if that's the case. See, now that was better flipping. And I gotta just let the drift go before I jump, otherwise it just cancels it. See, we're getting used to the swing of things. Oh my goodness. The turning messed me up. I'm not really sure the best way to handle that corner. It's probably better just try to not jump there. Oh well, rip the Cybertruck. Rip me? What was that? Alright, well, according to the scoreboard, we're in first place. I'm not actually sure if we should believe it or not. Oh my goodness. Here, just don't even. Just don't even. That was a good little end there. First, not bad, not bad. I'll take it. All right, let's actually back out and try ranked. Just out of curiosity. Overall, how do you feel about the following system or game mechanic in Rocket Racing? Rocket drifting via button press / key. I love it. I wish that was the only way we did it. I guess it doesn't. Okay, active players 3K. Is that the same? No, it's not. So there's more people playing ranked. Well, that's probably good for the ranked community then. If more people are playing ranked than casual. I still don't know how fair it will be. Is 3K really enough people for me to get into a fair lobby? I guess we'll find out. %, boost, nice. Oh, is it giving me like a tutorial type of thing? Wait, these are all bots, aren't they? Since it's my first ranked match of the season. They wouldn't be giving me this stuff in a real match, would they? Well, I guess we need to get through this race to get real players. And the better we do, the more players we'll get. Presumably. I do remember this track. I remember taking that shortcut down the lower half. Can I jump over this? I cannot. Well... probably should have known because of the little tunnel, but I mean... come on. To be fair, it has been a long time since I played on this track. To be fair to someone other than me. Hey, Newt. Why? Newt, but why? Why indeed? Fulfilling your name, huh? If the question is why am I playing Rocket Racing, it's because it's fun and I felt like it. I mean, I've been playing quite a bit of VR recently, so I wanted to play something a bit different, and Rocket Racing is different. Honestly, I think it's more chill than oh my goodness, that was weird. I think it's more chill than Battle Royale, at least. Alright, there we go. I won my first ranked match against a bunch of bots. Surprise. I'm just thinking I sold my console, that's why. So you're wondering why you sold your console. Is it because you joined the PC Master Race? Question mark? I'm joking, I play on Xbox all the time. I'm even using my Xbox controller. I'm just playing on PC because I'm streaming. Now, if the console you're talking about is the Nintendo Switch, well, then that's something different. I would guess most people selling their Nintendo Switches are either preparing for the Switch 2 announcement or they just gave up on trying to deal with the performance of certain games on Switch. Fortnite is actually a pretty decent port on Switch, but there's some modes, like for some reason Brick Life is very, very bad on Switch. Like it's almost like so bad it's like a novelty for me to play sort of thing. Like the NPCs just don't load in. And every item that people have looks like a regular pickaxe. So you're in a Lego world, right? And if someone's holding like, you know, a bottle of water or something, instead of having a Lego bottle of water, they'll have like a weird, normal looking default pickaxe in their hand. Presumably because the textures aren't loaded in great, but I mean, hey, I guess it's better than not having it on Switch, right? I imagine if there was any mode that you would want to keep on Switch, the Lego modes are probably the best ones to keep, right? Alright, nice. I'm not sure how many bots were in there, but I mean, we're almost through Silver. Into the Ocean, Silent Road. I'm assuming most of these are bots. I just don't know. Maybe it's like a good chunk of it's bots until we get the gold or something. Old Reliable 78. Yeah, that's definitely a real person. Pesky Infant. I'm not sure who would want to purposefully call themselves an infant, but then again, who would call themselves GrandNoodleLite, am I right? Oh well, I guess, oh my goodness, that was weird. If the game's going to give us bots in ranked, then we'll just need to just level up so much that the game can't possibly pair us with bots. We need to level up so much that the game will see it as a crime to put us in a lobby with anyone that's not human. Oh my goodness. That doesn't really help my case. Well, what I remember about when I played Rocket Racing before was that I remember there would be some people that would be really, really good, and there would be basically no way you could catch them. Oh my goodness. And I remember really thinking that that's why this mode should have items and stuff. I'm kind of surprised they haven't done anything like that. I'm also surprised they haven't added the option to remove the auto drift feature. Like, is it really a core part of the game to automatically drift? Do people really think automatic drifting when they think rocket racing? They probably do, but not for any good reason. Alright, that was very good. Maybe I just need to start drifting when I get to that corner. Like the second I get there, I just start drifting. Also, isn't it kind of weird that I'm getting bots in ranked, but not in casual? You'd think it would be the other way around. SMG are the best. Okay. Oh, there's Old Reliable. Why does it show me the person I'm spectating, their placement? It don't make no gosh darn sense. I still think these are all bots. I mean, everyone was already in here when I joined the game, so... But then again, I don't know what else I could be doing to level up faster. Maybe it's the amount of time I beat the bots by. Auto drift. Get the top boost. Oh, come on. Come on, man. I mean, at least I had a boost saved already. Yay, first again against bots. Thanks, game. Let's just roll through it, alright? Just blast through the silver ranks. that was a terrible boost. Good thing these are almost certainly bots. But I am realizing that there does seem to be a bigger variety of maps available, considering I am silver. Like when Rocket Racing first came out, you would play the same maps over and over again. And it kind of sucks because you knew there was a good variety of maps, but you just couldn't play them because you weren't high enough rank. And then when you got to the high enough rank, you couldn't go back to the old maps, really. And if you did, they would have obstacles on them, so... Yeet Man. I mean... Not saying like it's necessarily a horrible name, but Yeet Man? Really? That is something like a Fortnite dev would think of to name a bot. If they were being realistic, they'd add a bunch of TTV names. I guess that could get them in trouble with copyright, but still, you think Twitch would be happy to have the advertising. Although it is really annoying to see someone with a TTV name and then search them up on Twitch and to not have them actually be streaming. Like, come on. Do they call their friends IRL chat too? Like, how much brain rot do you need to get? I don't know. I still really like the feel of Rocket Racing for the most part. It just get rid of the auto drift feature and I'll play it all the time, man. Come on. Epic, please. I'm giving you free tips on getting more engagement in your game. Alright, let's roll through these bots. Come on. Silver 3. Just 1%. Unfortunate. Dr. Planet, Alligator Pear, like, I just don't know. Like, I think probably once we start getting people that are consistently able to stay ahead of me, then we know there's a real person in here. Yeah, see, now that I remember this track and I've played it a bit, I know exactly what to do there. I think this wall I'm on right now is new. I don't think that was there before. I think before you could only go down the middle or on the left side. Well, I say new. It could have been added like 6 months ago for all I know. What's this? I thought that was part of a circle. That would slow me down. It's like, that's a weird place to barely have a slowdown area barely visible. I thought for sure I was going to hit that slowdown bubble there. Yeah, let's see how far ahead I am when the race ends. I remember, like, when I played before, basically everyone would be within like 20 seconds of first place. And it was insanely hard to move up if you fell behind and the people ahead of you didn't mess up. I didn't mean to stop there. Dang auto drift. Get me out of these bot lobbies. That only got me like 20%, bro. Let's keep going. I want to at least get out of silver. See if my theory about bot lobby is below gold is correct. Space Chimp. Bob's your uncle. Okay. Burger Guy 1011. Imagine those are just Epic employees' usernames and they're like, why is he being so mean about my name? I just like burgers, okay? I can't help it. Yeah, that seems to be about right. Just waiting until I'm like right at the corner to drift there. I wonder if I'll get any more viewers by specifying Rocket Racing over just Fortnite. Or if Fortnite just has so many more people that it's not worth specifying. Because when I started the YouTube stream, I did see a category for Fortnite Rocket Racing and just Fortnite. And I mean, both are true. Like, I am playing Fortnite. I don't know, just thought it was interesting. Interesting. Or maybe I'll get less viewers, but the people that do show up are more into rocket racing, because YouTube will recommend them the, you know, rocket racing content. Hey Hyper, how's it going? When the Fortnite races, is it really Fortnite? I mean, it's rocket racing, so I mean, yeah. You buy it from the cars from the Fortnite item shop. When the Fortnite races, is it really Fortnite? Fortnite would say it's Fortnite. So why shouldn't I? But how are you doing today, Hyper? I'm going to stream a bit longer today because we had some technical issues earlier. I'm streaming also on YouTube as well, Hyper, just so you know. I'm doing a vertical stream on there, so like for phones and stuff. Because I have seen people like have a vertical stream on YouTube and a regular one on Twitch and be pretty successful with that, so I'm just seeing how it goes. Taking a little peek, you know. Amazing. I know, right? I'm playing ranked, by the way, and these so far are just bot lobbies. We'll see what happens when I get to gold, but I'm going to update the title on the streams here. Oh god, the race is going to start. Barely made it. See, that's the other giveaways, because we didn't have to wait for people to join in. But there's apparently more people playing ranked than unranked. Is Epic Games lying to us? The secret Epic doesn't want you to know about Fortnite. I don't understand the need for box it in ranked. It's almost like ranked doesn't start until you reach a certain rank. Yeah, I know. And the thing is, Hyper, you weren't here earlier, but when I played casual, all humans, at least as far as I could tell. Because I was not winning every race in casual. But according to Fortnite, there's only like 1,400 people playing casual mode of rocket racing and over 3,000 playing ranked. But so far I'm just getting bot lobbies in ranked, so I don't think they actually count the bots or anything like that, but I think probably pretty much everyone in ranked who cares about ranked in rocket racing is just so high level that That's why I can't get a good match. We'll see. I want to see what it's like when I get to gold. I bet there's like a threshold or something where I'll just start getting more actual people. And I mean, I'm crushing these bot lobbies, but you know, I'd rather race people and then just have them scale the amount of XP I get based on my opponent's level, like Mario Kart does. Fortnite Rocket Racing. There we go. The stream is now marked as specifically Fortnite Rocket Racing on YouTube. Okay. And then there's the title on Twitch. Now no one can say that I misled them. I was originally going to play Brick Life, but I'm having fun with Rocket Racing. So I'll just do Rocket Racing for the rest of the stream. 100% boost. That's so much boost. Aw. I missed the thingy. The bonus boost. Look at this drift. I think doing a small drift after a long drift cancels the big drift. I gotta not do that. That's dangerous. Ooh. Hey, I got a total distance achievement done. Yay! You know what? I think we're less than an hour away from the item shop refreshing, so we'll stay for the item shop refresh and then we'll probably end it after that. Just to plan out the rest of the stream. I will say it does, I think it is more fun to play against bots here than in Battle Royale. Because the bots in Battle Royale are just so obviously dumb. But I mean, when I spectate a bot in Rocket Racing, it's not as obvious. It's only obvious because you do much better in bot lobbies than in regular. Yeah, look how long those boosts last. That's crazy. I wonder if it's faster to flip onto the ground rather than just letting gravity take you down. Like, let's see. Like, what indication is there that this person is a bot, you know? It's just not as blatantly obvious in Rocket Racing. Come on, give me gold! Let's see, Wild Cactus Bob. Danny Gatto 1. Magic Jackie 8. Blackjack 31. Okay, Fortnite, okay. Yeah, I think flipping down might actually be better than just letting gravity take you down. Hey, Iconic! Welcome! How's it going? I'm just playing some Rocket Racing today. I'm also testing a vertical live stream over on Twitch, or on YouTube, I mean. Because I've seen a bunch of streamers have success with doing like a vertical live stream on YouTube while doing a regular stream on Twitch. So I'm just checking it out, see how it goes. Yeah, I think that's faster than just letting you go down. Because you just get traction on the ground. Well, the races are pretty easy right now because for some reason, even though I'm in ranked, I've just been getting bot lobbies. So I'm just trying to get enough rank to get out of bot lobbies. But, you know, casual Rocket Racing was like all players, as far as I could tell. So it's just weird that ranked has more bots than casual. Just strange. I'm hoping that like getting the gold like gets me out, but we'll see. Almost there. You'd think after getting like first place 5 times in a row against bots that they would give me some humans. Especially since there's apparently more people playing ranked, but I don't know. Races did get really tough goldish. Yeah, you know, now that you mention it, I do remember like gold being brutal when like I first started playing Rocket Racing. Like when it first came out. So maybe that is where it gets tough. But still, like, I remember, like, at the beginning, they would still show you the amount of players in the game, because they'll be saying waiting for players, like, out of 8 instead of the full out of 12. And then it would just fill in the rest with bots. All right, we got gold. Let's see what kind of match we get. I wonder if it just gives up after some time and just gives you a bot lobby. I don't know. It should just be like Mario Kart, where they just scale the amount of rank you get depending on how good the other people are. $11 out of 12. Android 1 user. Steel Goose. RDR and SD. That? SWTY. I don't know. There might be some real players in here, but it might mostly be bots. I don't think RDR SND really sounds like a bot name. Floody Moo Cow definitely does seem like a bot name though. Floody Moo Cow is just like, I just like cows and floods. What's the problem? What's wrong with flooding moose cows? Yeah, and the Android 1 user is just really into Android phones. Yeah, I think there's definitely some real people in this lobby, because I'm not like running away in first place. Mycosis 07, Joshua with a bunch of numbers. I don't know. Questionable. I was saying earlier that it does seem harder to tell in rocket racing, because, you know, in BR, like, the bots are just like way too dumb. Like, you can instantly tell if someone is a bot or not. Here you can't really tell just based off gameplay. I mean, someone might get a worse time, but like when you're spectating, it's like, is that a bot, or is it just little Timmy playing on his Nintendo Switch, you know? Steel Goose 80. Yeah, I mean, Floppy Moo Cow got 11th. Rip. If I had to guess, I'd say probably I was probably one of the last humans to finish the race, if I had to guess. I think most of the people below me in that race were bots. Well, we got... Well, you know what? I'm not sure. If I see them multiple games in a row, I'm not sure if that's an indicator that they're real. Floppy Moo Cow's still here. We got Her Highness OG. I don't know. But hey, I like that I don't really know, you know? Like, the last few races, it was obvious because I kept getting first, but... if I'm not just running away with first, it's just hard to tell. And hey, that's kind of what it should be like with bots, you know? If you're going to have bots, then at least, like, make it hard to tell if they're a bot or not. Yeah, I think at the very least, like, these guys are real. Half real, half bot. Yeah, it's just hard to tell where the cutoff is. I thought I would get destroyed there. I'll take being upside down. I mean, if it is half bot, half real, then that's kind of how it should have started off as. I don't know, maybe like the first race or two, you would be able to get bots if you still won, but... Ooh! Almost died. Ooh. Andrew Tate is definitely a real person. There's no way Epic would name a bot that. Just a guess, but I seriously doubt Epic would want to get... No! I really doubt Epic would want to name a bot that. Okay, what, 8%? I mean, I did get like 9th, but... Probably not. I was like in second up till that last death too. That's tragic. I will say that is definitely what I remember Rocket Racing being, like one mistake and you're screwed. The cat and the Yule are for sure real, yeah. I don't know, it seems like... If that's the case, then I think pretty much everyone in here is real then. It says 11 out of 12, so maybe Floppy Moo Cow's still a bot, but... maybe he just really likes floppy cows, I don't know. His favorite, like, toy animal as a kid was like a cow plushie or something. Ooh, I didn't even see that path to the right there. Interesting. Well, I think what I said about gold being like the beginning of real lobbies was mostly accurate. There's probably some bots early on, but I mean, at least I'm able to get into a lobby with people. You can also tell it's real people because I'm not winning every race. Yeah, let's see where this path goes. I'm telling you, like, missed opportunity to not have, like, Mario Kart type items in here. I'm not saying they have to, like, you know, copy and paste, but I think items would really make this mode a lot more popular. Finish laps in ranked races. Why am I so low on that completion still? But items would give you a chance to catch up to people. I mean, I just think that, like, you know, if you mess up, like, I'm in 5th now, right? Well, the end's right there, but if we had another lap or so, like, what can I realistically do to pull ahead if the people in front of me don't mess up, you know? Like, it feels like you have to count on the people ahead of you messing up in order to really move up in the ranks. I will say my progress really did slow down as soon as we got to gold. A drift boost? I mean, I guess. Maybe it's just not as obvious because, you know, I can't throw a red shell at someone in front of me and bring him to a complete stop, you know? I hit that boost pad. Nice. Almost made it through there. Oh, come on. Almost made it through there stop free, but... or drag free, I guess. Aww. I guess having more obstacles on the track like this helps. But I don't know. I think like when you get into really high lobbies, it's just going to be harder and harder to pull ahead if you're behind. I mean, I'll take that. I'll take not crashing and respawning. I don't know. Would it still be worth going through those slowdown fields with the boost? Like, I was still going like 600, and when I avoided them, I was going high 500. So I mean, like there, I felt like it was worth to go through the slowdown fields. What is that emote? September? How's that related to September? Yeah, I think these are probably humans. I like how you can see other people's wheels moving. Just a friendly wiggle. Yeah, I'm going to say they're probably humans. Especially that guy that just joined. Well, actually, Sulfonic Mold 890. I'm going to say probably. I think bot names are mostly just 2 words and 2 numbers. But I don't think all of them are like that. Oh. think tomorrow we'll stream some ballistic. But the question is, on the YouTube stream, should I stream in just Fortnite or Fortnite ballistic? Choices. You know what? I remember this top part being a shortcut. If you can hit it. Dragon Ball shop refresh. I remember waiting for this one skin. I've talked about it on my stream. I don't think I mentioned it to you at all. Well, actually, have I mentioned it on stream? I don't know. I mentioned it on Blue Sky, definitely. But I'm waiting for this one skin to come back. I think will just become my main skin, honestly. Upside down threw me off. It's called Redux. I have it like I have like 3 apps on my phone that follow the item shop. Mainly because I'm just, you know, I want to see which one's the best, but I'll show you what it looks like here. Can I full screen this? I guess not. But oh, come on, now it zooms in. Yeah, there we go. If it'll focus. That's the Redux skin. Apparently it's a pretty bad skin according to like the rankings, like people vote on if a skin's good or bad. But I think it looks dope. It's like, other than Toon Meowscles, that's the only skin I've ever seen that I've been like, you know what? I could see myself honestly using that skin regularly. Fortnite might get more viewers, but Ballistic might get more targeted views. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I've watched some of the Bob Russ streams on my second monitor. Like, if it's late at night and no one else is streaming, I'll just pop him on in the background sometimes. But yeah, it does look pretty clean. I don't know. Maybe it's like the gold that people don't like. I don't know. He's got like a kind of a little bit of a weird hairstyle too, where he's like, I don't know, kind of like bald and tattooed on one side of his head, and then the other side is like white with decently long hair. I don't know. I'm not a really big fashion person, but I think it looks pretty sick. I don't really see anyone using it. And like I said, that's like the only skin I could be like, you know what? I could see that just being like my skin, you know? The skin that I just roll with. Toon Meowscles, I got that feeling because I think his style is really good. Like, maybe it's just me, but I think the regular OG Battle Pass Meowscles is like a little too realistic for my taste. Like, in the traditional Fortnite style, oh, that's a good shortcut there. Like, he just looks kind of weird with his muscles and everything. But I think the Toon style, like, is much more fitting for a cat muscle man hybrid. And I don't see anyone really using him that much. He's got a good looking Lego. I mean, I really just don't have anything bad to say about him. Yeah, I mean, I saw the remix skin in the shop like ages ago. I mean, there's like, you can go online and see when a skin was last in the shop, but I know, I remember seeing him in the shop one time and being like, yeah, you know what, I like him, but I'm not sure if I want to spend the V-Bucks on him right now. And then, you know, sort of as like time went on, and, you know, I saw more skins come to the shop, I was like, you know what? I really haven't seen anything that's, you know, quite like that Redux skin, you know? And so I actually, and I'm not joking when I say this, I pulled up a list of all of the male skins in Fortnite and literally scrolled through like all of them just to figure out what the name of Redux was. And I had to do it twice because I missed him the first time. Because, you know, there's like 1,000 male skins in Fortnite, so. It was like the little boxes with like, you know, like this, where it's like the face, the little face camera photo of him. It wasn't like showing the whole skin. But yeah, I looked through like every male skin, and in the process of like looking for him, I was also like, you know what, is there also, you know, some other skin I can be like, you know what, that skin's for me, you know? And, you know, I just really didn't see anything else, so I'm basically just waiting for Redux to come back to this item shop. And then I'll comp him. I know. Well, it was like, you know, it was like that one skin, like, you know, nothing like, for some reason it hits different, you know? I don't know why. I can't really describe it, but like Toon Meowscles, I just think it's like a skin that I really like to main, so. I also want to get an SUV when an SUV comes back to the shop. I know there's like a Lamborghini in there now, but that's not really what I'm talking about. You know what would be a good thing, like a skin? If they brought like a Jeep in, or like a Hummer. That would be pretty sick to have in the SUV sort of slot. And when I say SUV, I mean like the 4-person car skin. Or, you know, the Ford F-150. I played a game called The Crew 2, Iconic, and I would always meme about the Ford F-150 because there's so many ads for them where I live. I'm like in the Midwest, so, you know. Ford F-150, built Ford tough. So I totally would comp a Ford F-150. And hey, from what I hear from some people that play racing games, apparently Ford is really generous with licensing their cars, so. I've heard that Lamborghini is like the worst with their licensing. Because for certain cars, like if you buy a Lamborghini, like they will sue you if you paint it like a weird color or something. Like you don't even have the freedom to like paint your own car, like whatever you want. That's how sensitive they are to like licensing out certain things. And why certain cars can't like, are only able to look a certain way when they appear in games. I think Toyota was, you know, they're not as bad in terms of like, you know, that stuff, but I think they're also pretty strict with their licensing. But Ford is like the opposite. Like, they'll put the Ford Mustang in whatever racing game asks for it. So come on, give us a Ford F-150. Built Ford tough. Yeah, a Jeep or the Ford F-150, like, it just makes sense. The reason, oh yeah, the thing about, like, the reason that he had some trouble getting some licenses for the Crew series, the Crew 1 and the Crew 2, is that in those games, you do a lot of stuff that in real life would be considered illegal street racing. So that's why they had trouble, like, securing some of the licenses from the more strict car companies. But, like, you know, they had, like, Fords in there, you know, all the time, so I think that's why I don't know. I don't know if Honda was, like, a thing too, but I think Toyota and Honda were really, like, weird about that. Like, we don't want our cars to be associated with illegal street racing. It's like, come on. No one's going to see your car in a street racing game and be like, "Oh my god, Toyota wants people to break the law." Just dumb. But from what I understand, that wasn't an issue with Ford, so F-150. Heck, do it for like a truck month that they're always promoting. Like, they literally have a month that they could do like a cross promotion with. Truck month. Give us the F-150. And besides, I think those cars would feel like, you know, pretty unique, you know. They'd look visually unique compared to the other skins we've had for the cars. Like, I have a Cyclone, which is like one of the first sports cars that they added after Rocket Racing. And I don't know, whenever I see a sports car, I'm like, I got one, you know? It looks basically the same, and considering how expensive cars are, like, what's the point? But like with the four-door cars, I feel like they could do a lot more. Not that they can't get creative with two-door cars. But like, you know, they've got a whole, you know, they own the company that made Rocket League now. Like, surely they've got to have some sort of connections with car companies. Oh, and I think the DeLorean is actually like in Rocket League, so I really don't see why they can't add the DeLorean. That would be cool too. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of mine came from Rocket League too, but since the Crew subscription gives you a battle pass for Rocket League, Literally all I do is boot up Rocket League so that I can get like level 1, and then I just go back to Fortnite, and then I get the level 1 car from the Rocket League Battle Pass. And then that's it. That's pretty much all the cars I have except for the Cyclone. But I want to have, like, you know, something other than, like, the default four-door car. For the kicks, I have, like, the white Nikes. And really all I want are, like, black shoes. That will go well with, like, you know, that won't clash as much with skins that have black boots and stuff already. So that's, oh, okay then. So that's basically some of the main things I'm looking for from the item shop is Redux, black shoes, and a good SUV skin. That's pretty much it. Oh, and then I'll probably buy whatever non-knockoff Star Wars stuff comes too. I ain't getting the stupid Fisher Price like Darth Vader with the samurai stuff. I will say this, when it was rumored that there was going to be like a samurai Vader and Clone Trooper, some people said we're speculating that there was going to be like a good looking katana that was basically like a lightsaber. I would have gone for that if it actually like lit up or something, but it doesn't. So actually the Cyberpunk pickaxe looks more like a lightsaber than Darth Vader's pickaxe. That's the funny thing too, because at least the Cyberpunk one lights up on one side and it's like, you know, red and glowy and stuff. I also already have a mecha team leader, like light sword or whatever, which is basically a lightsaber. So, and then there was like a battle pass skin that turns blue and red. So that's what I use for like any Jedi or Sith loadout. Yeah. I can pretty much guarantee that the only reason they don't actually bring out lightsaber pickaxes is because they don't want people to confuse them for the, you know, few times when they bring back like the in-game lightsabers. But I mean, shoot, you could disable like the lightsaber pickaxes when they're in the game. Like it won't make me mad if my pickaxe essentially gets like disabled when they're real, if you really don't want to confuse people. All right, I think we'll do one more race here, then we'll check out the shop, and then I'll end my stream for today. Normally I don't go more than like a couple hours, but since I had like technical difficulties, especially on the YouTube side, I wanted to go a bit longer. But yeah, I'll be back streaming tomorrow between 3 and 5 Central Standard Time. My Sunday streams I gotta keep to 2 hours just because of my schedule, but I might not actually be busy tomorrow. Tomorrow might be an exception to that, so we'll see. We'll see. Even then, I don't know if I'll want to like go long, you know? We'll see. Especially if I play ballistic, I might want to take a bit of a break. I love how you can see the car wheels jiggle. I wonder if people are doing that intentionally or if they're just bored. You can drive down there? What? That's a sick shortcut. I thought you would just, like, get reset if you went down there. Ugh. Did they lower the amount of, like, brake pads that were there? I remember there being more. Maybe it's just at higher ranks. Alright, where does the shortcut begin here? Yeah. What? Bro. Aw. Okay, so it is risky, but that's still a really cool shortcut. Yeah, you can drive on, like, you know, what looks like part of the background. Nice. I mean, you could definitely tell, like, some creativity was, oh my goodness, was put into this mode, but it's like, you know, it's like in a weird spot where it's like got the weird wall riding stuff and flipping, but it's not goofy enough to, like, have items, you know, at least in my opinion. It's like, if you're going to go more arcadey, cartoonish, give us items. I don't know. I guess I just like a bit of randomness. It's like how I feel with random crits in Team Fortress 2. And stuff like that. Maybe, you know, have items off for ranked or something like that, you know? That way, it would appeal to both, basically. Yeah, well, definitely take some practice. Like, some of them are pretty tough if you haven't played on them before. And especially if you're on keyboard and mouse, like, this is definitely a controller game mode. Really? You're a superhero skin in Rocket Racing, bro? Alright, let's see what's in the shop and then I'll head off for today. I know, it's like you don't have anything else to do, or you don't have any other skins that are creative. See, this is why I kind of wanted to do ranked Rocket League, because you can unlock some wheels and stuff just by playing. You know what? Switch to Battle Royale first. That way we can see the normal skins. Wonder Woman. I've never really been into superheroes, so. We got a Behemoth SUV. It kind of looks like something you see in GTA Online. I don't know. After the discussion we just had about like Jeeps and Ford F-150s, like, I just feel like it's lost potential, you know? As someone who has a mechanical keyboard, I do kind of like this, but it's not really exclusive. Like, it'll come back, so I don't need to buy it now. My copyright music's off. I know these songs. Patrick Mahomes is still here. Knockoff Vader and Stormtrooper are still here. Night City's still here. A lot of this stuff leaves the store on the 6th. So there might be a lot of new things on the 6th. We'll see. Cyberpunk, Lamborghini's still here. That leaves on the 5th. 7th. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is like leaving in the next couple days. Still got the Snow Trooper skins. Or like these outfits, I guess. Eh. Winterfest, no. The stick, I heard a lot of people were loving the stick. But it's like, you know, I have a V-Bucks card on my table right there I could redeem, but I want to wait until the 13th so I can get that free skin. So, I don't know. I'm not gonna, like, spend too much. You know, I want to have, like, something in case there's a must-have, you know? Yeah, I think if Redux did come back, like, it would be in the signature style part. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing here I'm going to buy personally, but I'm really not going to try to buy anything until I can redeem my V-Buck gift card. Sad, no Dragon Ball. I think Dragon Ball's pretty common. So hopefully it'll come back soon. Like, I mean, not common, but yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and end off the stream there. So far, it seems like the YouTube experiment did work. We did get quite a few people on YouTube, like, before I had the technical difficulties. So I'll need to try it again tomorrow and we'll just see how much we get. You know, just experimenting. And I can always stop it if I don't. Yeah, so before the technical difficulties, there was 80 views on the live stream, and then after I had to restart, there's 46. I mean, it's not like, you know, huge numbers, but it's more than I get on Twitch. Interesting. And I don't know, if I hadn't been lagging, like, and had that stuff, I wonder how many people would stick around. I don't know. We'll try again tomorrow. We'll see. That stuff should be fixed, so we're good. But yeah, I'd like to thank you all for coming by and watching the stream. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed, hit the follow button if you haven't already. And join the Steam group and Discord to get notified of when I go live. Links are all down below, whichever platform you're watching on. But that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow for probably some Fortnite Ballistic. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.